Oh no. Is your dog treating you like the human equivalent of Brussels sprouts? Ducking away when you try to pet them? They might even have started turning their fluffy butt on you when you enter the room. What's going on? In this video, we're diving into 7 surprising signs that your dog might not be totally thrilled with you. One of the usual signs of dislike actually means the opposite. Stay tuned till the end.
Number 7. Snuggle Struggles. They avoid your affection. There's just something soul-crushing about that moment when, brimming with love, you reach out to give your dog a little pat, only for them to duck their head or sidestep your affection like you're a door-to-door salesman. Touch is our go-to for warm fuzzies and bonding, but for our dogs, 90% of the time, touch avoidance is caused by, you guessed it, too much affection. In your dog's mind, a passionate hug is more like being trapped in a human straitjacket, and that friendly pat on the head? To them, it can feel a tad predatory, especially since it usually involves us looming ominously above them. Try showing love in less controversial areas like the back or neck, and let your dog sniff your hand first to show them you're here for a friendly exchange, not a surprise ambush.
Number 6. Fur-sonal Space. They leave the room when you sit down. Evening. Finally, you plop down next to your dog on the couch, ready for some couch potato bonding. And what does your dog do? They suddenly get the urge to nap in another room. Or maybe they make a subtle shimmy away, giving you the classic side eye, as if to say, "Not so close, human." A little distance can actually help bring you closer. If someone sat nose to nose with you every time you tried to relax, even the strongest bond would hit its limits. Canine psychology shows that giving your dog a bit of space can make them more curious about you. Ignoring them is actually one of the weirdest yet most effective ways to grab their attention. But if this cold shoulder becomes a regular occurrence, it could mean they might be feeling uneasy or picking up mixed signals from you. Number 5. Bone-daries. They don't eat unless you leave the room. Living together, it's easy to forget about boundaries. Ever notice your dog won't eat unless you leave the room? It's not because they're self-conscious about their chewing face. Food time is a moment for safety and relaxation. So if they're insistent on solo dining, they might not fully trust you in their most vulnerable moments. Dogs can be surprisingly assertive about their space, too. If your pooch is frequently drawing these invisible lines, it could be a sign they're not 100% sold on you yet. Think of it as their way of saying, "I like you, but let's keep things professional for now." Number 4. I don't care. The whale eye warning. You're leaning down for a little scratch behind the ears, and there it is, the look. The sideways stare where you see more whites of their eyes than you ever knew existed. In dog speak, this whale eye look basically means, "Please step back, human." Maybe you're a bit too close, reaching toward them too fast, or doing something they're just not cool with, like those nail clippers or the doggy sweater. The best thing you can do when you spot the whale eye? Respect the warning glare. Back off before they escalate to a more direct protest. Number 3. Bad to the bone. Selective hearing. Isn't it frustrating when you're saying, "Come here," or calling their name for the 20th time and they still won't listen? They've mastered selective hearing, and they're just choosing to ignore you. This diva-level behavior often means they're not feeling totally secure or respectful toward you. Take it as a hint to work on the relationship a bit. Try incorporating positive reinforcement, rewarding them for responding, and maybe even adding some fun training games to spice things up. Over time, they might just see you as the cool, reliable leader worth listening to. Number 2. The lick of love, submission, not affection. How often is your dog's tongue all over your face, hands, or toes? Most people think of licking as slobbery kisses, pure expressions of love. But here's the thing. Your dog's lick of love might not be about affection at all. Licking is often more about submission than love.
In the canine world, lower-ranking dogs lick higher-ranking ones as a sign of respect, deference, or even appeasement. So when your dog licks you, they might be trying to say, "I get it, you're the boss," rather than, "I love you so much." It's a gesture to keep the peace. To encourage true affection, focus on calm bonding experiences like belly rubs, playtime, and hanging out without expectations.
Number 1. The Wrecking Paw destructive behavior. Ever come home to find your favorite shoes shredded or your new couch cushion transformed into a fluffy snowstorm? It's tempting to chalk up these creative expressions to boredom or pent-up energy. But what if we told you this could be your dog's way of saying, "I'm not thrilled with you right now"? Dogs are sensitive creatures, and if they're feeling neglected, anxious, or even a bit resentful, they'll sometimes take it out on the things you love most. Destroying objects with your scent is their way of handling complex feelings. Destructive behavior can also be a cry for attention. Any attention, even scolding, can feel better than being ignored. So, if you're living with a wrecking paw, it might be time to tune in a bit more. With a bit of bonding and mutual respect, you might find your pup retiring from their interior redesign career. If you ever feel like disciplining your dog is affecting your relationship negatively, it's not too late to fix that.
All you need is a shift in perspective. Building trust and earning your dog's respect means understanding their unique language. By addressing these signs, you can turn avoidance into affection and silence into deep, mutual trust. Which of these signs are you going to work on first? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to CanineCine for more amazing insights into the world of dog psychology and training.